Hey there, Aquarius. It's Bridget with Native Touch Tarot. Welcome or welcome back. We're jumping right into the fun stuff today. So, we're going to start off with a message from the universe, jump into tarot, and wrap everything up with a soul truth card. If this is the type of content you enjoy on YouTube, I would love it if you'd hit that subscribe button. It costs you nothing, but means the world to me. Your message. Release old doubts and fears. You are currently undergoing changes that are necessary for your highest good. They are changes that have been long awaited, leaving the past where it belongs, in the past. Trust that everything will fall into place for you in divine timing. Okay, spirit guides, come hang out with Aquarius and myself for this reading. Please guide my hands and my heart so that we can have a little fun. Your first card, the Hermit, along with the Four of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, with the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles with the Three of Swords, Two of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, we got all sorts of swords and pentacles out for you. Let's see what this all means. So, the Hermit card. You, Aquarius, are doing some soul searching, or maybe you should start. Because the Hermit card is all about looking within. This is self-reflection. This is looking for your inner guidance, that inner GPS system. That's the Hermit kind of energy. But then we have the Four of Wands. So hermits obviously like to be alone, but the Four of Wands is telling me, this is a party. This is a card of community. This is a card of friendship. This is a card of celebration and coming home. But the excitement behind this card is what's important. This energy is so excited. It's almost as if, when think back to when you were little and you couldn't wait to sneak down the stairs to get to your presents underneath the Christmas tree. Those bubbles in your tummy, that kind of excitement is the Four of Wands energy. Okay? So it's very interesting that we've got the Hermit card, which is all about looking within and soul searching. But we also have the community card, the partying card, the let's celebrate card. So spirit guides, why do we have the Hermit and the Four of Wands here for Aquarius today? Because we have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is all about abundance. The Queen is very down to earth. She's also very resourceful. Okay, so if you are looking within, doing your soul searching, I want to say the Queen of Pentacles is here to tell you that the abundance that you're seeking in life, yeah, you're self-reliant. You can get it yourself. You can do it yourself. That's what the Queen of Pentacles is all about. She's telling you, you have it in you to do it. You don't need anyone else. And I think once you realize that, that's when the real party starts. That's when the real celebration, that's when your spirit guides are going to start doing cartwheels on the other side, because you're finally realizing how self-reliant you actually are. So do the soul searching, do that heavy work, because on some level, Aquarius, you need to be reminded that you know how to do stuff. You can do stuff. You are self-reliant. You are down to earth. You are trustworthy. Okay? But why do I feel like you're not trusting yourself right now? The rest of the world can trust you. Why don't you trust yourself? I think once you make that minor shift, life is going to be much smoother. So let's move on to our second position, which Starts us off with the Ten of Pentacles. This is possible challenges, if any. Ten of Pentacles is all about wealth and financial security, but this also brings family into the picture. So you are trying to build a lasting foundation for generations to come. You're trying to build that wealthy financial stability that your grandkids are going to thank you for. Okay, this is generational wealth building. But then we have the Eight of Swords. You're feeling restricted. So is the Ten of Pentacles a pipe dream in your mind? Because the Eight of Swords is telling me that you feel trapped right now. You feel confused. You feel powerless. And that is the exact opposite of the Ten of Pentacles energy. So, Spirit Guides, why do we have the Ten of Pentacles here along with the Eight of Swords? The Two of Swords, you've got a decision. You're being asked to face some fears. Those fears are being represented by the Eight of Swords. Your fears are keeping you trapped. They're keeping you pinned down right now. So that Ten of Pentacles energy, that wealth, financial security, family, building a lasting foundation type of energy is the goal here. But you're feeling trapped. So what are you afraid of? What fear do you have to face? Are you afraid of success? Aquarius, you're afraid of success. Okay, this is making way more sense now. Go back to your message from the universe. You need to release old doubts and fears. You're going through some changes that are for your better good. You just don't believe it yet. You don't think you're worthy of this yet. So face your fears, because the success is yours if you want it. The universe is literally telling you it's right here. But until you can face those fears, unfortunately, it can't be handed to you. So for your challenge, face your fears. And I kind of feel, I feel like it's your fear of success. For some reason, you don't think you're worthy, but you are. You absolutely are, because when we go into our third position, this is advice from Spirit. That's the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so your goal with the Ten of Pentacles is to build a lasting foundation for everyone you love. The Nine of Pentacles is telling me you did it on your own. This is independent wealth. This is success. But this also carries in discipline and self-reliance again. Okay? So we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, all about being resilient and reliant on yourself. You are doing so much work. But the problem is, you don't believe you can pull this off. You don't believe it at all. You have the Three of Swords here with your Nine of Pentacles. And the Three of Swords is heartbreak. This is pain. This is grief. This is being disappointed. You're so used to being disappointed, you can't possibly believe right now that things are going to go your way. So face those fears, please, Aquarius. Please, please, please. Spirit guides, why do we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Three of Swords here for Aquarius? Because we have the Eight of Wands. Once you make this decision to believe in yourself, to believe that you are worthy of the success, to believe that everything you're doing with the Nine of Pentacles energy right now, that independent wealth building, yeah, the Eight of Wands is here to tell you it's coming in hot and fast for you. When you see the Eight of Wands in a reading, this means now is your time. Now is the time to act. Now is the time to decide. Now is the time, Aquarius. Yeah, sorry, to get over yourself. You are worthy of this. You need to believe that. So get over yourself, please. Now, let's take a look at the spread real quick. We have the Queen of Pentacles over here, the Queen of Pentacles over here, the Two of Swords over here, the Two of Swords over here. We've got some serious confirmation going on with this reading. So Spirit Guide, well, let's move on to position 4. Let's talk about our Two of Swords and our Queen of Pentacles again. Because Two of Swords, we said, facing fears, making a decision. We got to stop avoiding the decision that has to be made. Okay, you're at a stalemate with that energy. Queen of Pentacles again, abundance, down to earth energy. She is resourceful beyond belief. Everything you have, you already have access to, or everything you need, you have access to. Spirit guides, Two of Swords, Queen of Pentacles for possible outcome for Aquarius for this week. The Hierophant. Okay, the Hierophant is all about traditional values. This is your inner belief system. This is guidance. This is knowledge. So this is knowledge from the outside when the Hermit is knowledge from the inside. You have the coolest reading this week, Aquarius. So with that Hierophant there, facing your fears, are you supposed to be seeking outside knowledge? Is that how you're going to get out of this situation with the Queen of Pentacles? Face your fears. The Queen of Pentacles is all about being resourceful, being down to earth, being abundant. And the Hierophant is all about knowledge and guidance. I think whatever choice you're supposed to be making, you need a little help from the outside. You need help from someone you trust. Usually, the Hierophant is probably someone in a position of power, or I don't know how to say this. I don't want to say someone on a pedestal, but that's what it kind of feels like. Someone that you look up to. Okay, so you need to make a decision. You have the resources, but it seems as though you're lacking the knowledge, and the knowledge that you need by the end of the week is going to come from an outside source. And it's going to be a traditional. It's going to be a teacher. It's going to be a priest. It's going to be someone traditional that traditionally gives knowledge, advice, that kind of energy. The Hierophant is all about tradition. So you might be sitting down with a mentor sometime later this week. Listen to what they have to say, because someone with some outside knowledge is going to help you make that decision, leading you to a much more abundant situation. All right, let's grab our soul truth and see how Spirit is going to wrap all of this up. Spirit guides, which card is for Aquarius? That one. I haven't seen this card. When was the last time I couldn't stop laughing or smiling? Go back to a moment when you laughed so hard you almost peed your pants, or you did. Feel the laughter grow in your body, your cheeks hurting and eyes watering. Maybe there was even a snort or two. Laughter is healing. It reminds us to take life less seriously and find the joy in the littlest things. Note to self, laugh more often. That's your advice from Spirit. So Aquarius, if any of this resonated, I would love a like, share, or follow. It really does help out small channels like mine. And apparently, in the world of YouTube, sharing is caring. So that seems to give me the most growth very quickly, along with those subscriptions. So thank you so very much. And I'll see you next week. Make it a good one, Aquarius.